The animal kingdom. A remarkable array of living, breathing natural wonders. Majestic. Compelling. Ingenious. And extraordinary. Fascinating. Physical. Visceral. And ferocious. Discover their past, present, and future. Just stunning. Just glorious. Just amazing. Just animals. Kangaroos. Mention Australia and kangaroos immediately come to mind. Bounding across the outback, they are the essence of the great southern land. As lions are for Africa and polar bears the Arctic. For centuries, these iconic animals have been enjoying worldwide attention. Their undeniable appeal, their unique appearance. When a new creature is encountered for the first time, comparing them to other animals is the only way to begin to describe them. Explorer Amerigo Vespucci described them as having the head of a fox, human-like hands, the tail of a monkey, and a bag to carry its young. A feature noted as a wonderful provision of nature. This early attempt to conjure a vision of these unique creatures did what justice it could. A difficult task when the real thing is unlike anything encountered before. There are more species of kangaroos roaming the wilds of Australia than breeds of antelope found in southern Africa. Family members can range from the size of a large rat through to a hefty 90 kilos. As for population, 46 million. That's the most recent conservative estimate for the number of large roos in Australia. When it comes to standing out from the crowd, kangaroos do it in style, thanks to a trio of impressive features. Long hind feet, coupled with powerful back legs, plus a thick, muscular tail. A winning combination that gives these unusual creatures their equally unusual style of movement. One they are known for around the globe. Kangaroos are the only large animals that use hopping as their main form of locomotion. Their nicknames celebrate their famous bounding gait. Females are flyers, and dominant males, boomers. The sound their feet make as they pound through the bush. Roos are social animals and often gather together in groups or mobs. They're made up of an even mix of genders. Does, the females, and males known as bucks, with an alpha male in charge. Youngsters, in or out of the pouch, are known as joeys. As iconic as roos are to Australia, they are not exclusive to the Great Southern Land. Kangaroos are found on another island to the north. The tropical rainforests of New Guinea host the vast majority of tree kangaroos, 8 out of 10 species. Looking like a cross between a lemur and a kangaroo, these macropods have adapted to an arboreal way of life. On the ground, they are slow and clumsy, but in the treetops, bold and agile. One look at a kangaroo's lush coat of fur immediately places them in the class of mammals. The presence of hair or fur are not the only features that allow entry into this club. All members are vertebrates, with females possessing mammary glands, hence the name, mammals. These special glands produce milk used to feed their young. In many ways, kangaroos are no ordinary mammals. They are, in fact, marsupials, named for the pouch, or marsupium, where females carry their young. That wonderful provision of nature. While many marsupials call Australia home, they are found in other parts of Australasia, as well as the Americas. Kangaroos, however, belong to their own family, the macropod family. This term comes from the Greek, meaning long foot. The size of the macropod family is equally impressive. More than 50 species make up the clan, divided into 3 main groups. First, the kangaroos, their smaller relatives, wallabies, and tree kangaroos. Next, the potoroos and bettongs, rabbit-sized forest dwellers. Lastly, the musky rat kangaroo, the living fossil of the rainforest. Macropods have proven to be the most adaptable of creatures, not only occupying terrestrial habitats, but also making themselves comfortable above and below ground level. As a group, kangaroos have mastered their environment. Eastern and western grey kangaroos, antilopines, and reds are the big 4, sometimes called the great kangaroos. Leading the pack size-wise is the red kangaroo. These iconic Australian creatures wave the flag for the rest of their lesser-known cousins. When upright, the average red stands at 1.5 meters. Males can grow much taller, up to 2 meters. and can weigh up to 90 kilos. Reds take first prize as the largest marsupials, not only in Australia, but the world. Females are much smaller, lighter, faster, and slightly confusingly, not red. The nickname Blue Flyer is a nod to their speed and their bluey-grey fur. Both genders have pale bellies and distinctive white facial stripes that run from the corner of their mouth back to their ears. A red kangaroo's greatest asset is its tail. It acts like a fifth appendage, not only offering support, but also propulsion. Reds are found in the most arid zones of the continent, the male's rusty fur matching the rich, earthy tones of the country's interior, a zone called the Red Centre. The next best-known roo is the eastern grey, sometimes called the great grey kangaroo. As their name suggests, they have light grey fur. They are also identified by the dark-coloured tip on their tails. Compared to a red, they are not only shorter in stature, they also have smaller ears and pointier snouts. Plus, their coats are woollier. Eastern grey kangaroos live up to their name, distributed throughout the easternmost third of the country, as well as the island state of Tasmania. Eastern greys inhabit a wide variety of terrain. No strangers to the beaches and damp forests of the coastline, they are equally at home in grasslands and scrub. Plus, they are hardy enough to brave chilly alpine regions. Across the southern and western reaches of Australia, their close cousins, the slightly smaller western greys, are difficult to tell apart, especially when their ranges overlap. One sure sign